Welcome to the Peace and Love Meditation. Today is January 20th, 2017, and we are going to begin with an opening blessing to set the energy of our sacred container with one another. We are calling on source energy. We're calling on the JOGs. We're calling on all of the highest light to bless all those who are part of this meditation today. We ask that today's gathering blesses all living beings in the United States and around our divine planet. We ask that epiphanies and insights and ahas are made available to all who are part of this time together, and that the global collective consciousness goes higher into the light of Source from this time together. We ask all this knowing and believing it to be so. And so it is. It is so. Amen. So to begin to prepare for going deeper into the meditation, we ask that you either be lying down or sitting upright, and we'd like your eyes closed and one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. We're going to work with a very specific breath. For those of you that have worked with us in the past, you're familiar with this. We are asking that you inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. And imagine that on the inhale, you're gathering up any resistances within yourself to anything that is shared during this time together or anything in general that you're feeling at this time, and that you're releasing these resistances on the exhale. So let's practice that right now. Taking a nice deep breath, inhaling through the nose, gathering up any resistances within yourself to peace and love. Exhale is letting it go. We know Rumi said it best when he said, our job is not to search for love or seek for love, but to simply remove the barriers within ourselves to having it. Nice deep inhale through the nose. Pay attention on your inhale. You want to make sure that your belly, your diaphragm is expanding on the inhale, and then also make sure that your chest is also rising on the inhale. So we want to do a full breath here. When we correctly engage our breath, it has the ability to heal up to 70% of what ails us in our physical body. So inhaling through the nose, that diaphragm and chest are both rising up on the inhale. Exhale out the mouth, letting your whole body just melt into the space that you're in, whether you're lying down or sitting up. Beautiful. We're going to ask that you feel your feet right now. So it's important that you stay grounded. We'll also do grounding at the end of this time together. We want you to be really aware that you are now in a body, in your body, anchored in to the core of Mother Earth. So we want you to visualize that there are golden, radiant cords of light shooting out of both of your feet. And for some of you, you're also going to want to drop this from your sacrum. And feeling those beams of light anchoring you in to the core of Mother Earth, being held by the divine presence of our planet. So you have Source beaming down all around you and through you, and then you're connected in fully to this divine planet that you chose to incarnate onto at this very time in consciousness. It is no accident that you are here. And then to complete our preparation for going deeper into the channeled meditation material, we ask that you tap out your cortices. We sent you a link on how to tap out your cortices when you signed up for the meditation. If you are new to us and not familiar with cortices, we ask that you simply set your intention that you are now with your breath balancing the left and right hemisphere of your brain and connecting into your higher wisdom. For those of you that know cortices, this is your intention as you tap. You're balancing the left and right hemispheres of your brain. And you are connecting into your higher wisdom. And we know our higher wisdom to be source or higher power, whatever term you use for source. Your higher self, that non-physical source part of you, and all of your guides and angels of the highest light. Nice deep breaths as you do this, staying in the body, really grounding your energy, feeling your feet as you tap and as you breathe, allowing full breaths here. So your abdomen and your chest are rising on the inhale. Exhale, you're letting it all go. Melting further and further into the space that you're in. Beautiful. And with that, we're going to move forward here into our channeled meditation. We are asking that you will be an active participant in this meditation. There is much work for us to do together. If you fall asleep, that's okay. That's where you needed to go to do your divine work. But we ask as much as possible that you track with us, stay in the visualization, stay in the guidance that is coming through. Here we go. We are calling on source energy. We are calling on all of the highest light. We are calling on the JOGs. We are calling on all that is, and we are calling on forgiveness. We are calling on miracles. We are calling on love. We are calling on peace. We are calling on joy. And in this very now moment, we are calling on the true you. We are calling on the true you that has always been here and always will be. The true you that knows the answers to all that ails you. And to the true you that has the power and the alignment to summon forth that which is in divine and perfect harmony and union with peace, with love, with harmony, with miracles of the highest light, and with abundance. We ask that you now allow yourself to feel this presence of the true you, the eternal you. Ask that you feel this energy fully within yourself at this very moment in time. Take nice deep breaths here as you do this, feeling the true you. With all of this highest light presence and love, we ask now that all those who are part of this gathering be blessed, that the ripple effect of this alignment ripple out into the stratosphere and magnetize to it love, peace, abundance, and goodwill for all. Now allow yourself to feel the presence of this blessing of you, the true you, by source and all of the highest light. Feel yourself being blessed in this very moment. We are now invoking at the highest light level the Maharishi effect times infinity, asking that this gathering that has gathered is able to evoke from all that is a response of epic, miraculous proportions. And now we tune our focus. Now we tune our frequency to this highest light unfolding that wishes to unfold at this divine time on this divine day. We are very specifically here and with broad and powerful intent, focusing our attention on the White House of the United States of America. We ask that you allow yourself to see a morphogenic field of light coming into the United States and uplifting the vibrational frequency, and then specifically tune your focus to the White House of the United States of America. as you do this, we are asking that the highest light, non-physical forces within the White House and surrounding the White House are now activated. And we are asking that these highest light forces summon great miracles of the highest light for the White House and all of its inhabitants. We ask that these highest light forces are able to be utilized in ways they currently have been unable to be utilized in. We ask that these highest light forces rain down upon the White House and around the White House and around Congress and the Senate of the United States government, and we ask for a plethora of miracles of the highest light. We ask that you see all of this as occurring as we speak these words. Allow yourself to direct with your ability to visualize this light and these unfoldings. Nice deep inhale through the nose as you do, gathering up any resistances within yourself, knowing that it's supporting the releasing of resistances in the collective. Exhale, letting it all go. Let's do 3 deep breaths here. On the inhale, allowing your abdomen and chest to rise. Exhale, letting it all go. Beautiful. We ask that the highest light bless all who are in the White House, Senate, and Congress of the United States of America. We ask that you open the hearts of all who claim posts and titles in these rooms and around these sectors. We ask that these hearts are opened to clarify and to clarity of who they truly are and who all truly are. We ask that in this heart opening, their crown chakras are opened and they are aligned with the divinity that is the true them and the true ones of all. And we ask that in these spaces, decisions are made that support the expansion of the highest light of all. We ask that in those rooms, the highest light can be felt, and in the feeling of the highest light, there is great peace, great love, and great wisdom revealed. Take some more nice deep breaths here, feeling your feet and toes stay in your body as you are using your power of visualization along with the highest light to allow all of this to be so. Deep breaths. Beautiful. We ask now, as we pull our focus back to the land of the United States of America, we ask that all of the peoples and all animals and all living beings in the United States of America are blessed by the highest light. We ask that their hearts are opened and that they see their neighbors as themselves, that they love their quote-unquote enemy as they love those who they are closest to. We ask that the hearts and crown chakras be opened of all who this is possible for, so that great blessings can enter the lives of many, if not all, of this land's inhabitants. We ask that you see at this time these hearts opened for all beings. We ask that you see all living beings interacting with one another and seeing one another through the eyes of love. Do this now. Allow yourself to see all of the inhabitants of this land, seeing one another with love and through the eyes of Source. Take deep breaths as you do this. We ask and believe with utter conviction in the power of love. We call on this power at every turn, moment by moment, day by day. We call on the highest frequency alignment of all as spirits in a body of enlightenment. And we ask that peace be the energy that fills these lands, these waters, and all living beings. We call forth all of this in accordance with divine will. We understand and are clear that while we cannot change that which is not in divine will to change, we can influence with the most aligned powers of love, peace, and the highest light the outcomes that at their root, at their core, will serve all through the force of divine will. We ask that whatever serves the highest divine will of all beings occurs with much ease, grace, and abundance. We ask that what is to take place today and in the days and weeks and months to come be in alignment with what serves the highest good of all. We ask that each of us who are part of this gathering today serve as a conduit for divine love and the highest light, so that our lives may be a walking, talking, and living expression of peace, love, abundance, and living in the manner that all of the great masters have spoken of. Allow yourself now to visualize your life as a conduit for divine love. How does your life personally look when you are living as a living expression of peace, love, and abundance? Allow yourself to visualize this, taking nice deep breaths as we give you the time and spaciousness to do this. Well done. We are now invoking all of the great masters throughout all of time, and we ask for their support, their blessings, and any actions they are capable of taking to bless the United States government and the United States of America, which includes all of its lands, waters, and all living beings. Allow yourself now to feel and see the presence of the great masters in the United States government and in the United States. Beautiful. Take a nice deep breath here, inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the mouth. On the exhale, allowing yourself to relax even more fully. We now ask and open the space for all of the great masters of all time to use the power of the force to align that which has not been able to previously be aligned. We ask that all remember who they really are through the presence of these great masters, and we ask that these great masters be with those in positions of power in the United States government and actively move the energy needed for these ones to make decisions of the highest light. We ask for protection and love and peace for all living beings, all waters, all lands within the United States and globally. We ask for divine love to envelop this country and nation and this world, and we see this as so now. Take a nice deep breath here, and we're asking that you visualize that all living beings, all waters, all lands within the United States and within Mother Earth are surrounded in protection, love, and peace energy. We ask that you see this divine love enveloping this entire planet. As you do this, we're going to move forward with our visualization, and we now are visualizing the light of radiant source, love, peace, and abundance to surround the United States of America. We see this energy encircling this land, and we see the vibration of the land expanded and uplifted from this. We visualize and see how the energy surrounding the White House is filled with source energy. Tune your focus here. This source energy is in the hallways, in the doorways, in the dining room, in the lobby, in the living quarters, in the bathrooms, in the closets, in the kitchen, in the gardens. This source energy fills every corner of this White House. We see non-physical angels and guides and archangels and all of the highest light filling the White House lawn and within the White House itself and within Congress and within the Senate. We ask that the presence of the highest light of non-physical be felt so profoundly by these ones that there is no other option than for these ones to act in a manner that is in alignment with source energy. We now visualize the radiant energy of source all around ourselves, supporting and protecting us and blessing us in love, in peace, and in abundance. We then see this light surrounding our homes, and then our neighborhoods, and then our communities, and then our city, and then our state, and then again our country, and then again our planet. Allow yourself to see this radiant energy of source and the ripple effect of it. Then we breathe deep as we call on source energy and all of the highest light to bless this divine planet that we specifically chose to incarnate into and onto in this lifetime. Knowing that our placement of birth is a divine placement. It is no accident for us to be here on this planet, and it is certainly no accident that we were born where we were born, just as it is no accident that we are here together, gathered like this, at this very moment. We understand with absolute clarity that our placement here at this time in consciousness is a radical act of love. We know with absolute certainty that we could not be here were it not for a core, deep, radiant desire for us to be here during this time so that we could do all that we came to do but have never been able to do until now. Namely, to love more fiercely, more deeply, and more truly than we have ever loved all peoples. We choose in this very moment to commit to loving all peoples of all colors, of all sexual orientations, of all genders, of all political affiliations. We choose to love fiercely and with determination all those that we may see as separate or different than ourselves. We ask that you take time right here, right now to see yourself loving all peoples, living as radical love in your life unfolding. Next, we as divine feminine women commit fully and wholly to loving the sacred masculine, even if he is still unable to fully see the sacredness and divinity of that which he is and that which we and all are. If you identify as the divine feminine, see yourself now loving the sacred masculine in this way. If you identify as the sacred masculine, see yourself receiving this love from the divine feminine in this way. Nice deep breath here as you do this. We as the sacred masculine commit wholly and fully in cherishing and nourishing and adoring the divine feminine, even when she is unable to access her deservedness of exactly this. If you identify as the sacred masculine, see yourself now loving the divine feminine in this way. If you identify as the divine feminine, see yourself now receiving this loving from the sacred masculine in this way. We ask that all wounds be healed between the masculine and feminine, first within ourselves, and then within our romantic relationships, then within our family of origin, then within our friendships, then within our community, then within our country, then within our government organizations. See this healing of wounds taking place here in your own life and the ripple effect of this between the masculine and feminine. Beautiful. We now ask that all wounds be healed between black and white and brown and yellow and all peoples of all colors. We ask that these wounds are transformed to that which they were always meant to become, which is divine love. We ask that all people look into one another's eyes and see source and bow in humble and honorable recognition of their source light. See this healing of wounds taking place here in your own life and in the lives of all. We ask all of this, all that we have asked on this divine day, at this divine time, we ask knowing and believing it to be so. And so it is. It is so. In the name of Source, in the name of all that is, in the name of the highest light, in the name of the JOGs, we ask all of this and more to be done with ease, grace, and abundance. And we know wholeheartedly for all of this and so much more to be so. And so it is. Thank you. Amen. We ask that you take 3 deep breaths here, really anchoring in this divine alignment that has just occurred from this divine gathering on this divine day. We want you to visualize and see as your body is enveloped in a golden ball of light. We ask that you see this golden ball of light surrounding your body from head to toe. And then visualizing that around this golden ball of light is purple light surrounding it. Feel your feet as you do this. Some of you may wish to tap out your cortices to just bring yourself even more fully back into alignment with who you really are. So you're like tapping in this divine alignment that you just received through this meditation activation. Allowing yourself to stay grounded and connected to this message, to this love, to this alignment that is so fundamentally critical to the joy, love, peace, and fulfillment of this planet. Nice deep breaths here. Some of you are holding your breath a little bit. Allow yourself to inhale through the nose. Remember, allowing your abdomen to rise and your chest to rise on the inhale. Exhale, letting it all go. Allowing yourself to fully settle into your body. We ask that you sage your space. Each time that you listen to this meditation, we ask that you sage your space after. We're moving a lot of energy, and sage does a beautiful job of clearing out any resistances that come up within us that need to be released. The guidance is to listen to this meditation and then experience it for the next 11 to 22 days straight, and then weekly until you feel complete with it. We also want to say, tomorrow there are marches occurring throughout the United States. If you do not feel the alignment to be part of a march in a city nearest you, we ask that you stay in meditation and prayer and fasting for the morning and into the early afternoon to energetically support those who are attending marches and to support the vibration needed during this powerful time. We ask that you stay in meditation and prayer as often as you can, especially during the next 22 days and in the weeks and months to come. If you would like to partner more with me and the JOGs, we will be including a link in the email that goes out to you with details on how to do this. We're going to close with a blessing here. Take some nice deep breaths. We are offering up tremendous gratitude, joy, and love to source energy, to the JOGs, to all of the highest light, to our own individual higher wisdom for this divine gathering. We ask that blessings of the highest light, all that we have asked and more, occur with ease, grace, and abundance. And we ask that we integrate this meditation activation on the daily until we feel and see and experience the transformation of it in our own lives. We ask that all of this occurs, again, with ease, grace, and abundance. And so it is. It is so. Amen. Enjoy this divine day. Stay tuned for an email with your link and all that you need to move forward in your next steps in integrating this meditation activation. I love you so much. Thank you so much for this time. Blessings to you.